Oh, what's going on, guys? My name is Bochko and today I'm starting a new series on my channel called Battlefield 1 Pro Tips, Hints and Overview. I'm gonna talk about things which you will say, well yeah, Captain Obvious, we already knew that. At some point of view that is correct, but there are a lot of new players who are playing and experience for the first time ever Battlefield 1 or some other Battlefield titles. And personally for myself, Battlefield 1 is a new game and there are a lot of new things that are new to me and confused me while playing the open beta. And for this video, as it said on the title, why nobody revives. I'm gonna talk about reviving in Battlefield 1. I wanted to make this video because, as you probably know and if you're watching my videos, reviving takes a huge part in our platoon and I was not really satisfied on what is happening in Battlefield 1 open beta. And I will give you a simple example. I was playing for about 3 matches I think, and my teammates revived me once. Yeah, once. And why is this happening? I don't know. Or maybe it's because of the new ticket system, which I will just mention it because a lot more bigger YouTubers have talked about it. And it's basically, if you want to win the game, you have to control the objectives as many as possible and as long as possible until the time goes down. And you must have more points than the enemy team. There no longer ticket bleed when both of the teams has a certain number of tickets at the start and you can win by decrease them to 0 like in Battlefield 4. Is it a good idea? I don't know. I think only time will tell and we are still on the open beta after all. So there are a lot of things and changes to come out in the next couple of weeks. Okay, back to the subject. Why nobody revives in Battlefield 1? Well, I know it's only been 3 days since it came out and Sinai Desert is not one of the infantry orientated maps, or is it because the medic class is no longer popular as it is in Battlefield 4, when you have the easiest and the most powerful weapons in the game. And I can say 70 to 80% of your teammates are using the assault class. Well, of course it depends on the map you're playing on, but still they take a huge part of the game. And with this number set you have great chances someone to revive you when you got killed. But what about the weapons you can get in Battlefield 1 for the medic class? Well, apparently you have only bolt action rifles, or pretty much like the DMRs in Battlefield 4, which requires skills for the aiming and shooting, as you can see in this footage. It feels like a paintball gun in some ways because with the new bullet system, but after all, when you get used to it, it's not actually that bad. Okay, moving on to the next topic I want to talk about, and it's how to revive. And after you stop laughing, I want to talk about what changes they have made. Well, first of all, when I played a couple of games I was really confused and I got the impression that the reviving system is not working well because it's only a beta. But I was wrong, because with the new system, when you got killed by someone, you have 2 options you can choose from. The first one is to press Q. And what happens? Well, it's pretty much like in Battlefield 2, if you remember, when you are dead and press the left mouse button, I think. Your soldier screams medic just to alert nearby medics that you want someone to revive you. But what about the second choice you can make? Skip revive by pressing and hold your spacebar. Oh, okay, and you think, I will respawn on the same objective as quick as possible and I'm gonna sneak behind the guy who killed me, I will stab him with my bayonet. Yes? But no, I don't know why they made this option, because when you are back to the spawn system, you have to wait the default around 10 seconds I think, before you can spawn again. And I think of 2 reasons why they did that. The first one is if there are no medics nearby and you don't have much choice what to do. About the second one, I think it's probably to feel the gameplay a little bit faster. And I did a little experiment how much time you have before you die. Well, here it is. So the minimum time you have to revive a teammate is 4 seconds. Very short, right? And the maximum time it's 14 seconds. Well, that's a lot of time, and the conclusion is you have to revive your teammates. So that's where the confusion comes from. Couple of times I had a teammate just got killed in front of me and I was like, okay, let's revive him, but no, you can't do that. Because they press the spacebar or whatever the button is on a console just to get a quick respawn, or maybe something's bugged, I don't know. Okay, and on our last place I want to talk about the syringe, or the thing you can use to revive your teammates. So a couple of months ago on the squad event at E3 in Los Angeles, when for the first time they revealed some gameplay on St. Quentin's car, I noticed, and some other YouTubers confirm it, that there will be no longer a charging mechanism. You just have to press the button and you revive your teammate. Well, obviously they changed that because in Battlefield 4 there are so many players who don't know how to charge up the defibrillators in order to revive you with 100%. And when you got a 20% revive, there are big chances to die immediately and a possible chance to destroy your monitor, if you know what I mean. But while I was playing the open beta, I was little confused because sometimes you get 25 points for a revive, but another time there are 50. Why is this happening? Maybe these numbers are just points you get when you revive a teammate on a certain circumstances. It's not actually his health percentage. Or maybe you get 50 points for reviving a teammate from your squad and 25 for a teammate from your team, if that makes sense. Okay guys, this will be the end of my first tips or tutorial, I don't know how to call it, on Battlefield 1. If it was useful for you, you can give me a thumbs up, that really helps me out. And if you want more tutorials, you can subscribe to my channel. So thank you, and I see you on the battlefield. Goodbye.